Closer Than Yesterday. This was such a beautiful documentary. I mean, I was in tears at the end and was so invested in her and him. I like just from the get-go how they talk about having trust in their partner. Just throughout, I thought the footage in the beginning was great, but throughout, I really liked all the footage. What I mean in the beginning is the past footage from when, giving a little bit of input or knowledge of where she came from and how long she's been dancing. And I love the jewelry box image in the beginning as well. And the fact that she had back surgery and then, persevered through all of that and just came out on top was so inspiring. And for him, like, to be thrown, into this role for himself a week before the competition was really impressive. And it just shows like all the perseverance and passion and dedication and perfectionism and all of that stuff that they had. But they also knew how to handle the rejection, which is very, very difficult at times. But to come out and know that that's not defining you is amazing. I love how she said, as I become a better ballerina, I become a better person. And I love the title, Closer Than Yesterday, because to me, those two go hand in hand. I took so many quotes from this, such as, it's never going to be easy. It showed me that we can do anything you tell yourself yes. That it's a difficult, beautiful, demanding art form, dancing, and how much goes into this, all the rehearsal and the having to do the acting, the storytelling, and the technique behind it all, and look like it's just effortless, which they did in the end. It just was so beautiful, their performances. I thought throughout there was a nice use of music. It wasn't overkill, but it was in the right spots. And I like how he also said that live performance is an art form. And then also when the gentleman was talking earlier on, how he said, you just do the best you can with what you've got. There's going to be dancers who are better and dancers who aren't as good. You just have to ignore that and be yourself and present what you stand for. I thought, that was really key. That's how you truly succeed, or whether, you succeed or not. I feel like you're a success if you do that. So it was just amazing. This whole thing, it was presented so well from beginning to end with all the interviews and the footage, and the teacher, was so supportive and amazing as well. And I think that was really key for me in this too, being invested in all of them. And I'm sad to see they didn't go to the next level, but I thought they were amazing and beautiful and dedicated and very strong people. And I really enjoyed watching this. So good luck to you guys.
Yesterday. First of all, great title. I think it just really beautifully captures the meaning of what I just watched. This is a beautiful look into the lives of two ballet dancers, and in particular one girl, as she gears up for a big competition. What stands out for me is how real it all felt. You get to see their daily lives, the quiet, normal moments, and their routines, but also the passion and discipline that drives them. This felt like an intimate portrait that makes you feel like you're right there with them. The way shot also is so fitting with the subject for the subject. The visuals are clean and precise, just like classical ballet itself. From the lighting to the choice of shots, um, nothing extra, just the essentials, and this works perfectly because it works to highlight the elegance and the focus of their craft. Um, what also I thought was really great was how the film balances the everyday with the extraordinary, with the passion and with the magic and with all that comes with putting your whole spirit into something of the sport. It's not just about the big performance, but it's about the journey, the effort, the daily practice. So yeah, I think it captures all of that really beautifully, making it really human.
Closer Than Yesterday. I really, really liked this film. I think that when it comes to dance, and like when it comes to most artists, but when it comes to dance specifically, there's so many different versions of dance, there's so many different versions of movement, and you have such a wide spectrum. And I feel that ballet kind of sits at one end of that spectrum, and you have a lot of things in between, and then you have, you know, a more fluid, or not even fluid, but like a more free, less structured dance at the other end of the spectrum. But I do kind of think that ballet does tend to, in my opinion, that ballet tends to sit at one edge of the dancing spectrum, because it is so beautiful and it is so rigid, and the moves are so precise, and the language, the types of movement, the types of, the actual choreographed, even the vocabulary is all kind of encompassed within ballet. And I think that when you're watching it, the point of ballet specifically is that you never know how hard it is, that you only see the grace and the elegance and the fluidity of the movement, and the amazing feats of strength and partnership and solo dancing. But getting a view behind the curtain and being able to see just how much work it takes, just how much effort goes into it, just how much strain, and not just physical strain, because ballet is an extremely stressful, or work intensive. It is hard on the body, but also seeing the mental aspects of it and how much truly goes into just one performance, or just one piece, or just one competition like this film, I think is so interesting for me and so valuable, because I have never danced ballet. I won't say never will, but I don't really see that happening in my life, even if it's just like a fun class like at a rec center. But I think it is so beautiful, and so getting some insight into the behind the scenes I think is so fun, and such, like I said, it truly shows people that like watching ballet how much goes into it. And even if you've never seen ballet before, if you've never been to a ballet performance before, you can still watch this and see that not only does it come off at the very end, you get this product that is so beautiful to witness, but you can see and have so much respect for everything that goes into it. But so I love films like this. I like, you get like the behind the scenes, how long the process truly is, how much goes into it. And even they were saying like they had 3 days off during like the traveling to their competition, and that first day back was already rough for them. So the fact that like it is that intense, and when you're young and that's the time that your bodies can really handle that kind of intensity and handle that kind of demand that you're putting onto your bodies. And so ballet, like with athletes, is definitely something that you have to really throw your absolute all into while you still can, because there will come a time at some point, whether if you are blessed with a long career, there will come a point in time where your body just cannot do it anymore, or your priorities shift and you cannot make the type of commitment that ballet demands. And I think that like it's so wonderful to see to get those kind of insights.
This film was called Closer Than Yesterday. This was a fabulous dance documentary feature. I did classical ballet for years, so I really appreciated this film. I found myself tearing up and clapping after recorded performances. I thought it was a lovely choice to film the music box ballerina to set the tone of the piece. The film did an excellent job capturing the ups and downs of rehearsal for the big competition, and the date titles were useful. The talent of the dancers was incredible. Their ability to learn and adapt quickly was amazing to see. I really loved the scenes of the young dancers interacting and having fun together, and the respect and love the coach showed for the dancers. The orchestral soundtrack was beautiful below the action, and the camera work was so well done. Lots of close-ups of feet and bodies. The commentary used in the film provided so much context for the hard work and dedication these dancers and the coach displayed. Excellent job.